Very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
हाँ जी, स्क्रीन विजिबल है सभी को?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके जी, ठीक है। आप लोगों की असाइनमेंट्स रिटर्न हो चुकी हैं, जिन जिन लोगों ने सबमिट की थी। उनमें से कुछ असाइनमेंट्स ऐसी हैं, आई डोंट नो कि वो बाय मिस्टेक हुआ है या कैसे, कि आप लोगों को जो क्वेश्चंस असाइन किए गए थे वही चीज़ रिटर्न हो गई है, कि अटैचमेंट नहीं है उस चीज़ में कोई। सो ओनली इन दैट केस, अगर ये बाय मिस्टेक हुआ है तो आप मुझे दोबारा से टर्न इन कर सकते हो एंड आई विल इवेल्युएट इट। ठीक है, 2-3 केसेस हैं ऐसे। बाकी लोगों की असाइनमेंट चेक हो गई है, आप लोग एक बार देख लीजिएगा। एक बार इस वीक के बाद हम लोग एक क्या है, एक प्रॉपर सॉल्यूशन उसका जो है अपलोड कर देंगे। ठीक है, ओके। Yes, Clinton, I'm talking about the assignment right now. That those who have submitted their assignment, I have returned them back. And for those who haven't, and those who haven't attached the actual assignment along with the given questions, they can return that again to me. All right. So today's topic is the conversions of a deterministic finite automata to the regular expressions. So just for the revision purpose, we will take a look at regular expressions again. Okay, I am going to give you some regular expression and you have to explain it, that what that symbol tells us and how that can be further expanded to create the language. Okay, if the expression is just this, if this is the regular expression, then what will be the language or the set of strings that will be accepted by this? You can write in the comment sections. Okay, we have one answer which is AB. Any other answer? Single A, B, or AB. Okay. Now, if I explain this, we can explain this problem into several parts. If I talk about just the symbol plus, that plus symbol is there. What does this plus symbol signifies? We have two symbols which are somewhat related. One is that plus symbol, one is that concatenation symbol or dot symbol. What does these two signifies? There is a hint that these are related to somewhere union or concatenation. or and operation. One is an or operation, one is any and operation, or I can say one is taken to be as the union, one is taken to be as the concatenation. Could you, if you can just classify these two? Yes, Ayushi, very correct. Plus is for union or operator. Dot is for your concatenation or and operator, I can say. So, if I am saying that plus says that this is or, we will talk in terms of or and. Okay, if this is written that A or B, so in that case, is it possible that we can write the answer as AB? The or says that either A or B, but they both of them cannot be together, right? So in that case, this AB will not be the part of it. Rather, the language will be if either only A or only B. This would be the language. Is this clear? Yes, sweetie. Okay. If I just change my question to A dot B, now we have to consider it as A and B. Yes, Divyanshu, now it's correct. Its language will be A and B. I cannot ignore even a single alphabet from this. Both has to be considered. Okay. Now another thing comes is as this A star and A raised to the power plus. Okay, I have these two things. Now what this says, this talk about the occurrences, about the multiple occurrences. As we know that the star or asterisk sign, this employs what? It employs the clean closure. Clean closure says either you can have zero occurrences or more occurrences. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up till any n occurrences can be there, and all of these occurrences are possible. So in this case, the language will be, okay, if I'm talking about zero occurrence, A raised to the power 0 means I will have epsilon, then single A, then 2 times A, 3 times A, and so on. Next is A raised to the power plus. This means, okay, what does this mean? This also tells us about occurrences, but what will be the pattern of those occurrences? You must be knowing this. If A star means zero or more occurrences, then what does A plus means? Yes, Divyanshu, correct. And Mansi, your answer is also correct. It means that either one occurrence or more than one occurrences. The empty occurrence, that means a raised to the power 0 or b raised to the power 0, or I can say any alphabet raised to the power 0. That thing cannot be considered here. So we will just remove that epsilon string from here and take rest of the string. Okay. Now, if I am going to take the combination of these two patterns, we have discussed this OR thing, OR and clean closure. If I am going to write it as, now up we have done this thing already, that there is a precedence level that has to be followed for the regular expression. Like if I am having this clean closure, parenthesis, or operator or anything, then I have a precedence rule that which of these has to be evaluated first and what next. Okay, so I have an order in which all of these should be evaluated. So we just simply say that all of these parentheses should be evaluated at the very first point. Then we can evaluate our clean closure or raised to the power plus sign. Then we have to calculate our or and operator. Okay, so in this way, in this precedence order, you have to solve this expression, and then we have to define a language, that what type of language will be followed. Yes, write your answers, please. No, Ayushi, it's wrong. Mm, okay, Divyanshu, there is some confusion with you. These are just the operators, these are not our alphabet. The alphabet set we have is A and B. We will be having our language in these terms only, in terms of A and B. Riyaka's answer. Okay, all of your answers are correct. I can say that the whole language, if I'm talking about the whole language, then it can be the subset of that, which is to be created using this regular expression. But can anyone tell me uh, that if I talk about that this regular expression will contain all the strings, the language of all the strings that are of even length, maybe that are of odd length, or that the set of all strings that are starting with A. Can you write your answers? Those who have given the answer, can you write your answer in that sentence? That what type of language is it that you are writing? There is always a pattern to write that answer, right? That I am saying that this will accept the language of all the strings which are starting with A, which are starting with BA, which are ending with BA. So in that terms, can you write your answer? Okay. Anyways, if we would say this, that you have choices here. If I am going to solve these parentheses first, okay, the parenthesis saying that either you can have A or you can have B. Okay, so it is just saying A or B raised to the power 0, then you will be having the same thing raised to the power 1, then again 2, 3, 4, and so on. This is the pattern that we are getting by firstly we have just elaborated this, that what does this mean, and then we have just changed our asterisk sign to its expenditure, that what this means. So if I am going to take a or B raised to the power 0, either it can be A raised to the power 0 or B raised to the power 0. One possibility is this, another one is this. Both of these cases are giving me epsilon characters. Okay, so I can just write a single epsilon for this whole. And if I move on to the second part, so it is saying me A or B raised to the power 1. A raised to the power 1 or B raised to the power 1. So single occurrences of the two, A and B, then I will be having A in this way all of my pattern is going to be there. अब एक और चीज जो हम देख सकते हैं, that I have choices here. For this type of string only epsilon will be the answer. For this type of answer, this type of, I would say, expression, only A and B will be the answer. But for this, either I can have that I am having in two of these cases I am having just A and I am considering two times occurrences of A. Second option is that if I am going to write this thing, same thing is with me, I am going to write it in this form: A or B, A or B. Even this could be the one way to write this question. So one possibility is that I am taking A from this side and A from this side. This is already covered here, correct? Then another possibility is that I am taking B and B from each. This is also covered. Another thing is A from this case B from this case, and then B from here and A from here. So apart from all of these four strings, is there any other combination which is possible? Please write your answers in yes or no. That if I am taking A or B raised to the power 2. So apart from these four combinations, is there any other possibility possible? No. So now I have written my language by expanding it to three levels. One level is which is depicting the length of all strings that can be generated by this regular expression of length 0. The set of all strings that can be generated by this expression of length 1 only, the set of all strings that can be generated by this expression of length 2. Similarly, length 3, 4, 5, all strings will be here. So technically, this expression will tell you that set of this will contain the language accepting the set of all strings of any length that are possible using the alphabets A and B. Is it correct? If you take that in any of the cases, none of the strings of this length possible will be missed. So if I'm saying that I'm talking about an alphabet set AB, so set of all type of strings that can be generated by alphabets A and B of any length that are possible here. So that is actually the language. Okay, should we take any another example? Okay, now I will take AB star. AB star. Now here we have to consider this thing that this AB, the occurrences, the pattern AB, this matters. We cannot write it as BA. This AB pattern matters, and further you cannot expand it in this form that A star, B star. No, this is incorrect. This always happen as AB. This whole thing has to be considered as one alphabet, and then you can consider the occurrences of this alphabet multiple times. Okay? Write your answers, please. AB star. Clinton, am I clear to you now? Okay, I have answers that AB raised to the power 0, 1, 2, 3, and ठीक है. So Divyanshu has further expanded Ayushi's answer into epsilon, which is AB raised to the power 0, AB raised to the power 1, AB, then AB, AB 2 times, AB, AB, AB 3 times, and so on. Yes, correct. So while doing concatenation, we have to consider this thing that the type of occurrences and the pattern which is all there in the concatenation, that has to be treated as a single one. We cannot interchange the words. We cannot take the occurrences of one word more times than the another one. Like some people have written this in the previous cases, that they consider it to be as this, that if I am having AB raised to the power 3, I'm considering this. Okay, so they are applying A raised to the power 3 individually to this and B raised to the power individually to this. No, this is not correct. I have to consider A, B as one alphabet and the multiple of occurrences of that only. No, Anisa, BA cannot be this the substring. जो चीज है कि हमें बस इस पूरे ए बी को आप क्या करो, यू कैन जस्ट कंसिडर कि अगर ए बी कंकैटिनेशन है, मैंने आई हैव जस्ट अज्यूम्ड एक्स इज इक्वल्स टू ए बी, ठीक है। अब मेरे पास क्या आ रहा है यहाँ पर एक्सपेंडिंग में, दैट एक्स रेज टू द पावर स्टार, तो यहाँ पर हमें हमें लिखना होगा इधर एप्सिलॉन एक्स, डबल एक्स, ट्रिपल एक्स एंड सो ऑन। अब आप अपने x को रिप्लेस कर दो ए बी के साथ डायरेक्टली। यस, ठीक है, इस तरीके से करना है, ये भी कर सकते हो, पर ये ध्यान रखना है कि जब भी कंकैटिनेशन आएगा देन यू हैव टू राइट इट एज अ सिंगल अल्फाबेट। द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ टू शुड बी ट्रीटेड एज अ सिंगल वन। Okay, I think we are clear with regular expressions now. Now moving on to DFA to regular expression conversions. Now you will be having several DFAs and then you have to convert them into your regular expression. So we say that whenever we are performing a DFA to regular expression, we can say that we will be having a number of states present there in DFA, correct? One will be your initial state, your starting state, and one can be your final state, or you can have a set of final states also. The rest of the states that are there are known as to be our intermediate states. So, state elimination says that you have to eliminate one of the intermediate states one by one, so that you will be having only your starting state and your final state, and we will eliminate them by replacing them with certain regular expressions. Okay, and then the resultant will give you the exact regular expressions. This will be more clear by using this example, that I am having this string. I think now it will be clear. Okay, I am having this DFA now. This DFA says that I am having three states, Q0, Q1 and Q2, where Q0 is my starting state and Q2 is my final state. And for this DFA, I am having certain transitions here. Okay, so the elimination criteria says that you have to eliminate one of your intermediate states by replacing it with a certain regular expression. So what I will do, I will actually take all my transitions and write regular expressions for this. How? For this is one transition. I can simply write it as this is actually either its answer can be, firstly its answer can be that I am at Q0. I am not doing this thing. I am just directly moving towards 0. So 1 raised to the power 0 is one possibility. Next possibility is that I am taking this loop one time, 1 raised to the power 1. Then third possibility is that I am taking 1 raised to 1 and then 1 again, 1 raised to the power 2. Then 1 raised to the power 3, 4, 5 and up to n. So if I may just write it here, that from that particular loop I was having a loop, self loop saying one alphabet only. The possibilities can be 1 raised to the power 0, 1 raised to the power 1, 1 raised to the power 2, and so on. So, starting from 0 to n number of occurrences actually give me 1 raised to the power star, right? So, 1 star, that means any time of occurrences from 0 to n that are possible. So, I have simply written this transition as 1 star. And then we came to this transition. This is just a single occurrence, 0. Okay. Okay. Is there any chance that I can just skip this transition and directly move to Q1? No. There is I have to go through this path to go to my final state. So that means this at least no, not at least, I would say exactly one occurrence of this 0 is required. So that is why just 0 is written. Next, at Q1, I will say again a self loop is there. I have an option, either I can skip this or I can perform this loop any n number of time. So by skipping this, I mean 0 raised to the power 0, and by performing it n number of time, I mean 0 raised to the power 1, 0 raised to the power 2, 3, and so on. And from 0 to n time occurrences tell me that it is actually 0 raised to the power star. And then again the same thing, that for moving from Q1 to the Q2 state, I have to go through this path. So exactly one occurrence of this one has to be there. Okay, so I have written 1 here, exactly the same. Next I am having that 0 and 1, 0 comma 1, and a number of possibilities. So how can I elaborate this? This means that whenever you go through this part, can you take both 0 and 1s here? Is it possible that by following this path, I should be writing that I am at Q2 and I am taking input 0 1 and then I am reaching at Q2 again? No, this can never be there. You have possibility here that either 0 or 1, but one at a time. Either you can say that I am having a string like 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, and 1. That is my final state. So that means that each time you will move through this loop, you have to take a single alphabet from here. Okay, so to take one of these, that means 0 or 1, and then I can perform this 0 and 1 operation a number of times, or even I can skip this. I can just do 1, 0, 1 and stop. So I have skipped this operation. So that means either 0 occurrences of this or any n time of occurrences. So that is why it is written 0 plus 1 whole raised to the power star. So then I have written transition for, I have written regular expression for each transition. Then after performing the elimination operation, okay, so this is one thing, that I have just written all of the transitions. Then I have performed elimination operation and it says that you have to just remove one of your intermediate strings. So after removing it, I have actually written all three of these transitions which are happening here together, and these things separately. And then by combining these also, I have just combined whole of these regular expression into one term. So my resultant is 1 star, 0 0 star, 1, and 0 plus 1 star. Yes, is this clear to all of you? Any doubt in this question? Okay. Okay, so now we're talking about actually the language, that if I am having this type of regular expression, then what type of language I can accept. I have just divided it. That means that 0 and 1, the occurrence of 0 and 1 is must, and these are the choices. That means that any string that is having 0 1 as a substring can be possible. That I have 0 1, and uh, at I would say prior to 0 1 I can have any combination of 0 and 1s, and after 0 1 I can have any combination, but this 0 and 1 string is must. That means that from regular expression you can actually calculate the language as well, just by uh, we can say by analyzing that expression, that what it is saying. Okay, so now we have just taken another example, that if I'm having this type of DFA, then how can I just convert it back? That firstly, this thing is that uh, you have to write the regular expression for each of the transitions. So a R star would come here, only R star, single S, and then U star will come here, right? And what I can say, that now I have to follow what? In this type of cases, I have to actually check the number of paths possible. If I am taking just this example, so the number of paths which are possible is just following a single path. Okay, that from this here, from this here, and following this path. Only a single transition is there. That is why this is easier to evaluate. But what if we are having this sort of problem where a number of paths are possible? So firstly, we have to consider the paths. What are those paths actually? One can be that this R path, then S path, and then U path simply. Another can be that if I'm saying that this R, S, U, T, maybe again R, and then S path. This is possible that I am coming back through T and then going back towards this S. This could also be possible. So in this case, what we are doing is that I have told them that you have to follow this uh, S U star. This S is compulsory. That is why this S is written as it is. Okay, because exactly one occurrence of S is required in this expression also. This U star is optional, that you can take any number of occurrences of U, and following the another paths, it says that either it can be possible that you are taking R star, and then S, and then U star. If I'm taking only R, because this expression is actually saying that either you can take R or you can take this combination of S U star T. So I am taking only R here. So R star S U star, R star S and U star. This could be one path to reach from initial stage to final stage. Or part is saying that you can skip this R, you are directly moving towards S, then U star, and taking a step towards T. Okay, and you can move a number of times through this loop. S U star T, S U star T, S U star T. And after completing this T, you have to reach one time S again, and then you have to consider several occurrences of U. And in this way, you can write whole of the regular expression for this DFA. Hanji, is this clear now? This could be possible that you are thinking about the patterns in a different way. So similarly, if we are saying that there can be several different DFAs possible for the same language, there can be different type of representations of regular expressions as well. This could be possible that your answer of writing this regular expression could be different. Suppose one person is writing R S U star because when anyone have seen this diagram, so his first task is to find out the several paths which are possible. One person has seen it in this way that either it can be using this R star and S and U star only, and another can be I would be skipping this R and moving towards this form, and all of these paths has been written in this particular scenario. I have done nothing, but I have just expanded these parentheses. So this is also correct answer. Just as we take it in this form, that if I am having AB plus AX, so in this case I can take A common and write it in the form of B plus X. Just this thing has been done here, that you have SU star common. You can just take this outside of the parenthesis and write whole of this inside the brackets. Okay, and how these things can be evaluated, that if you are having this asterisk sign here, like if I am going to take SU star out and we are writing R star plus this thing. So if I want to take out this asterisk sign, by following what algebraic rule it will go inside of this parenthesis, that we will cover in the separate lecture on algebraic laws of regular expression, that you will know by then. But till now we are just concerned that you have to follow any of those paths and write the combinations, and then your regular expressions may vary with your another classmates. Okay, so ठीक है, if I'm talking about this, then it means only R occurrences are there, and any time of occurrence, any type of occurrences of R could be possible. So either it can occur 0 times, 1 time, 2 time, or n number of times. So R star is there. So here they are just saying in these steps that you have to eliminate one of the strings at a time. Okay, there could be possibility that you are having several paths possible for a DFA, then you have to take all of the paths separately. Another thing is that you are having just single path, and that could be in this form. It should be written as a single regular expression, and then you have to take the union of all the things. We are, as you can say, that we have actually written all of these separately, and then we have combined them. Okay, and this is actually giving me the whole regular expression from that for that particular DFA. Okay, now a simple example is there, that if I am having this type of DFA, okay, so what I can do, I can just say that if I am eliminating this path, okay, if I am eliminating this path, so I would say that 1 to reach from 3 to 2, can I skip this one? No. Can I skip this one also? No. So this 1 and 1 are required. So I would say 1 and 1. This cannot be 1 or 1. That you can say you can follow this one and you can eventually skip this and then directly move to 2. No, this cannot be possible. We have to follow this path so that we can reach from 3 to 2. So 1 and 1 is required. Next is, what about this loop which is coming back? So we can write it in form that either you can take 0 or you can take another loop which is following 1 0. ठीक है? Now in this case, to move back to 3, 1 and 0 both are required. So the possibilities are either 0 or 1 0. And from here you can take either 0 or 1. So I have just written all of these things over the loops. Then moving on, I have just changed my and or things with the operators. So 0 plus 1 0, 0 plus 1 and 1 1, 1 dot 1 or 1 1, you can write it anyway. And what I am saying is that this thing can occur multiple number of times or even 0 time also. So 0 plus 1 0 raised to the power star 1 1 and 0 plus 1 raised to the power star here. Oh, Hanji, is this clear now? Next example, you have to do that by yourself. Are we clear with this? Good. Okay. Just try to please solve a regular expression for this thing. Okay. Okay. Just wait a minute. If we can just firstly we can move to these simple examples. Okay. You have this question. If we write to solve the question number 1, write the regular expression for this quickly. Then we will move on to our example 2, which is quite complicated than this one. Firstly, we will do the simple problems. I have only one state, and that is my starting and final stage, and the number and the alphabets that are there are A comma B. Write your regular expression for first question. Yes, Ayushi, Anisa and Divyanshu correct है. Nikit, the parenthesis matters. Yes, Jotin correct. Okay, moving on. The second one. I have a starting stage, I have a final stage, and only one alphabet is there in this language, which is A. Write the regular expression for this. Okay, I am having two answers here, A and A star. Just review your answers and give me one correct answer. How can A star be possible? Yes, only A. Third one. Your initial stage is your final stage, and we have another dead state there. Okay, so I am having answers as A star B. सबका आंसर गलत है. दोबारा से देखिए इसको. No, not A B. No. Our ultimate goal is to reach at the final stage. This is the one hint, that our ultimate goal is to reach the final stage. Yes, now it's correct. Divyanshu, Mantu, Garima, and Anisa. This stage is just too confusing you, that this is leading us towards the elimination stage, the dead stage. We are just concerned with this A part only. Yes. Moving on to the fourth question. Very good. Kishan, please check your answer. Okay, those who have written the correct answer for this, that is A dot A plus B star. Can you give me a sentence for this? That what type of language it will accept? A language which is having characters of this length, or which is starting with this. Yes, Garima, very good. A language which is starting with A and followed by any combination of A. So basically, any language which is starting with alphabet A, that is being followed by this DFA. Okay. We will do some more questions related to this. So these are the answers, and then yes, please do this question number 5. Question number 5. Yes, we have answers. Okay. A plus B star, A is the correct answer. जिन लोगों ने और कुछ आंसर्स लिखे हैं, those please correct it. A, B and A star नहीं आएगा. A, B means that A and B and at least one occurrence is required. This is wrong. ठीक है, बाकी मैक्सिमम लोगों का सही है. Question number 6, please. Okay, I have an answer A. अब एक और चीज चेक कीजिए. 6th क्वेश्चन के लिए अगर मैं आपको स्ट्रिंग दूं 5 टाइम्स A, उसे यहाँ से ट्रेवर्स करके देखिए और क्या वो एक्सेप्ट हो रही है. 5 टाइम्स A. Yes. So single A is wrong. अनीसा, राइट द रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन फॉर दिस. आपका आंसर सही है. आपके लैंग्वेज जो आपने डिफाइन की है वो करेक्ट है. राइट रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन फॉर दिस. नहीं गरिमा, ए स्टार नहीं आएगा. ए स्टार मीन्स अगर ए आ जाए, ए यहाँ पर रिजेक्ट हो रहा है. एक पैटर्न है कि कुछ सर्टेन नंबर ऑफ एज जो हैं वही यहाँ पर एक्सेप्ट होंगी. दिस इज एक्चुअली ऑड इवन केस. चेक इट. Rohit, first do question number 6. Question number 6 and 7 are very much correlated. No, Ayushi, A star will not be there. Okay, I have one answer. A raised to the power 2n plus 1. Right. Mantu, can you write it in the sentence form? Yes, this is correct that A raised to power 2n plus 1. ठीक है, लेकिन अब यहाँ पर एक और चीज आती है. क्या हमने रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशंस में ये चीज पढ़ी है कि यहाँ वहां पर आप n ले सकते हो और स्पेसिफाई कर सकते हो कि योर n रेंजेस फ्रॉम 0 टू n? नो. उस n को स्पेसिफाई करने के लिए हम लोगों ने क्लीन क्लोजर लिया हुआ है, राइट? और 2 इंटू क्लीन क्लोजर करोगे वो भी नहीं सही होगा अगर 2 इंटू स्टार प्लस 1 लिख दोगे. ओके, जस्ट टू एक्सप्लेन दिस, यहाँ पर हो क्या रहा है दैट इफ आई एम सेइंग ओनली ए इज एक्सेप्टेबल, only A is acceptable in this case, so my alphabet set is clearly A, and if I am going to start it, I would just say that I will take a single A first, a single A accepted. Okay, A is in my answer. Okay, we will write it hereby that A will be accepted. Okay, then if I will take 2 times A and A again, A, it will go to a state which is not having double circles, that means reject. Then I will take A and again A, accepted. Triple A accepted, 4 times A, reject, 5 times A, accept, 6 times A, reject, 7 times A, that will be accepted. तो यहाँ से मुझे एक पैटर्न मिल गया that your occurrences of A but of odd length, your odd length of occurrences of A are accepted by this automata. Okay, so I can just write it अगर हम इसे इस तरीके से लिखते हैं दैट योर एनी टू कॉम्बिनेशंस ऑफ ए, कि जब भी आपके पास ए के अकरेंसेज आए 2 एंड देन फॉलोड बाय वन मोर अकरेंसेज, जब भी आप लोग एक ऑड नंबर को ऑड नंबर के अंदर एक इवन नंबर के अंदर सॉरी एक ऑड एक 1 ऐड कर देते हो दैट विल इवेंचुअली टर्न इनटू एन ऑड नंबर, राइट? अगर मेरे पास 2 है, 2 + 1 विल बी 3. इवन नंबर आपने 62 लिया, 62 + 1 63. इवन नंबर 102 है, 102 + 1 103. तो आपके पास कभी भी कोई इवन आएगा, इवन के अंदर अगर आपने एक और एक प्लस कर दिया, ओनली 1 आपने ऐड कर दिया, तो वो ऑड में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. तो हम लोगों ने ये लिया कि आप पहले इवन स्ट्रिंग्स लो, ए के कॉम्बिनेशंस लो, और उस ए के कॉम्बिनेशन को आप n टाइम्स चला सकते हैं. ठीक है, either 0 2 1 2 any times or followed by a single A also, so that will eventually turn it into 3 times 5 times 7 times or even 1 time. तो यहाँ से हमारे पास odd occurrences आ जाएंगी. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर नाउ। ठीक है, 2⁻n वाली जो चीज थी वो ठीक है, लेकिन वो रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन के ऑर्डर के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं आती। ठीक है, जो आपने हम बोल सकते हैं लॉजिक लगाया था, दैट वाज करेक्ट, लेकिन रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन के अकॉर्डिंग हमें उसे थोड़ा मॉडिफाई करना पड़ेगा। ओके जी, सो फॉर द लास्ट वन, अब ये अगर वो ऑड एक्सप्रेशंस को एक्सेप्ट कर रहा था, तो दिस इज एक्सेप्टिंग क्लियरली आर इवन नंबर ऑफ एज। यस, करेक्ट। So these are your final answers for these regular expression and we are already, ठीक है, ये जो है एग्जाम्पल हम लोग नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में एक बार कर लेंगे, आप लोग ट्राई ज़रूर कीजिएगा। ठीक है, बाकी अगर एक्सप्लेन करना है, एक्सप्लेन में एक बार नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में दोबारा कर दूंगी, एज वी आर नाउ रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम। ठीक है, बाकी और किसी चीज़ में कोई डाउट? वो एग्जाम्पल जो है उससे आप अलग मान के चलिए, वो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम फर्स्टली उसी को कवर करेंगे। नाउ वी आर क्लियर कि कभी भी आपके पास एक रेगुलर ऑटोमेटा आता है, एक डीएफए आता है, उससे हमने रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन में कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है। ओके जी, ठीक है, सो वी आर डन विद दिस लेक्चर। थैंक यू।